Right, welcome everyone to Simrate. Look at the beast. Look at the beast.
Taking up all the room.
Yeah, the THRUSTMASTER T598. Obviously, big news with. I get really nervous with new products like, can I show it yet? But this has come out. This is the R5 Pro.
The little thing.
The little. I don't know if it's come across in the content like how small this is. This is the MOZA R3 for comparison.
What have we got for scale?
Coca-Cola for scale. Does that work?
Yeah.
Coca-Cola for scale. Welcome, Kev Master, Kireth. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. TNS as well. Gary, Levi, Yanis, Truly Street Made. Put your questions in the chat. We want to have questions kind of loaded, and then we're
for the next stream. So we know a lot of you people obviously watch it afterwards.
Okay.
So we're not live speaking there, but we still get loads of questions.
Oh, okay. If you're watching on replay,
yes,
put your questions in the comments now.
And then at the next stream,
we'll
answer those
them.
questions straight away.
Okay, I was confused. I didn't understand the concept.
You didn't understand that.
Yeah. So we're talking today. Well, we're talking whatever you want to talk about because we're live here. Which is the MOZA big news. MOZA coming to PlayStation, now a partner with Gran Turismo. I've been speaking with FANATEC. So FANATEC say that there's no like a super official line, but essentially FANATEC is also a partner of Gran Turismo on PlayStation. So I don't think anything's going to change for the short term with FANATEC. MOZA are coming in as a partner. Yeah. So it's not easy to understand. I think we need some like official comms out here, but I know so many people on FANATEC want to know what's going on there, so that's the line that I've been able to get so far. If it changes, I'll let you know. But MOZA coming to PlayStation, this base, we don't think is PlayStation compatible. However, Sam, when you look at the back of this in the R3, which is console compatible, it's the same PCB on the back.
It's the exact same.
So if this is...
Literally, everything is the same. The same amount of ports.
Yeah.
Everything is the same. I wouldn't be surprised if you can take this back plate off and put it on that one.
Yeah. Given that now we've been to China and we know we built... I've been on the assembly line. There's some crazy content that's going to come out. But given that this is console compatible and sells for $329, this sells for $399.
But is there going to be a PlayStation tax?
Well, this already has an Xbox tax on it.
So, yeah, but Xbox PC, I think there's going to be a Sony tax.
Right, so what are we saying in the chat? That's why PS5 compatibility adds about $100 to the price. That's what Truly Street makes. But what do we think? What is MOZA's first PlayStation wheelbase going to be? What's the price going to be?
I reckon it's going to be a little R5.
If I'm MOZA, I do R3 for PlayStation, and I get that price as low as possible. And
I'll get people in the ecosystem.
Yeah, and I just eat T598s for breakfast, and I eat T248s, and I eat G923s. And I market the hell out of it, and I say, if you want a Gran Turismo wheel, get this. And then I have, on the back, the ability to go to load cells or whatever. But I don't sell it with load cells. Yeah. I get it as cheap as possible. That's what I would do. I don't come out with R25.
The initial sale is just bargain.
Yeah.
Like the cheapest you can literally get.
Kev Master says, spot on Kireth, the lineup and pricing. Let us know what you think, Kev Master. That we are fully live here. We can see your...
And I'm fully expecting it to come with a wheel like this.
Yeah. Even this is the new... wheel with the R5. This is slightly different. I don't think we have the other one, but this is ever so slightly different to the ESX wheel, and I feel like this is made more for mass production. Like it just feels like they could make
you're pointing
billions.
out some smaller points, like the details around here.
Yeah, but it feels a bit more like rubbery, for lack of a better word, like a bit more durable, a bit more like kids are going to use it and throw it around and stuff. Like I think they could make billions of these. Truly Street Mate says, if they don't undercut the T598, no point. So T598, standard price is $599. At the moment, it's on sale for $499.
Yeah, I think they'll undercut that easily.
Yeah.
Easily. With the standard non-load cell pedals.
Well, hang on. Let's ask this question. R5 Pro is $399. Let's say you add $100 and you're $499. Is this already a better proposition than T598?
100%.
Because you've got... This rim is probably better than T598 rim, and you have all the rim ecosystem.
And you've not got the current problems of the power.
And you've got, well, we don't know yet.
Don't know yet.
But if this doesn't overheat...
If it's anything like the R3,
yeah,
which it looks like it could be with the same PCB.
So, welcome Big Erkin as well. Josh says R3 wouldn't be powerful as at least the R5. I think it's a fair, because then the T598, you leave the door open to THRUSTMASTER saying, like, T598 is 5 newton meters and it overshoots. Interesting, the R5 Pro is 6 newton meters.
I was going to say, what is the actual stats on the R5?
In the document, it says 6, which is really weird. And also the R3 is 3.9.
Yeah.
So they could have called this R4 and R6, but I don't know.
They seem to be multiples of 3, don't they? 3.
Yeah.
No, 5 isn't. What am I going on about?
FPS is I took advantage of the Logitech sale and upgrade to RS50 and RS pedals from G923. Should I sell when the MOZAs come out? I would say let me know what you think, Sam, but the only reason I would say to sell is if you want to have a crazy rim ecosystem.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Otherwise, don't worry about it.
If the chip is in this, I would say it.
Yeah.
If the chip is actually in the wheel itself, then I probably wouldn't.
And for PlayStation, the chip's always been in the base.
Yeah.
But we don't know what's going to happen. Is uncharted territories.
The whole screen. I can look down there to get a question.
SIMUCUBE says we need more sim games to be released on PS5. We do. We need Rensport to get that together. We need Project Motor Racing to get that together. LMU to get on there. Oh my god.
A lot.
When LMU comes PS5.
Yeah.
I know it's a Gran Turismo partnership, but when LMU comes to PS5, then you're going to need.
But then you got that, and you got the Logitech RS50 as well. Yeah,
but I just think with the hypercars we're having a screen, we don't know how it's going to work yet with screens and everything. Like, if you can put your FSR on this and it kind of works, then. But we know that the only wheel with the screen really on Gran Turismo, proper one, is the Thrustmaster SF1000. I don't know where it is.
It's there.
Is there a Sony requirement for the chip to be in the base? It's just kind of always been that way. The only one that's a bit different is... Well, normally Xbox is in the wheel, but the T598X, the chip seems to be in the base. It's a bit unusual.
That's the only PlayStation wheel with a screen, you
What's the PCR Esports? Hopefully you can just get a wheel and do a firmware update. I'm not sure, so that's a massive question. That
I would love that.
I think you'll need a chip, and I think the chip will cost money.
Sony tax. That's what I'm calling it now. From now on, it's Sony tax.
Thunderstorm says, which brand is the best to buy from upgrading from a Logitech G229 to more of a direct drive formula with load cells, least money?
There's so many.
RS50, I would say. Technically T598 with the load cell upgrade, but there's so much wasted because you have to replace the pedal tray.
The whole pedal tray.
Yeah. So I would probably say RS50. Use my code Kireth for RS50. Use my code Kireth for Thrustmaster. Use my code Kireth for FANATEC. Give yourself discounts. Don't waste money. FANATEC GT DD Pro, I don't think answers your question because they don't bundle it with load cells. Now, an interesting question about MOZA is that the MOZA R5 Pro is 6 Newton meters here. Obviously, it's a very nice form factor. Non-load cell pedals and that rim for $399. However, I think they're still doing the deal for like $599, where you get R9.
Yeah.
You get the SRP load cell pedals, and you get the KS rim. And for me, that's like I'd pay $200 more, way more. Yeah. So even though
is it the KS Pro?
No, it's normal KS. Yeah.
Getting rid of stock.
Maybe getting rid of stock, but like maybe someone has a link to that. Oh, let me put my site in everywhere. By the way, my new website. If you're on a PC, I want you to go to this because you should see the new products. In fact, I'm gonna get you a proper link. Wait, Sam, you can check out the chat.
Yeah. So you are right. Truly street made that. Going from G29 to $1,000 RS50 is a huge jump. What sort of budget are you looking at for it? Let us know what sort of budget, and we can kind of figure out sort of setup really would work for your budget. As he's typing along like a madman. But yeah, like MOZA come out with loads of stuff yesterday, day before.
Okay, I'm going to pin this. That's my site with all of the sim racing gear in the world, basically. Whether I have affiliate or not affiliate, but I can see here that I saw that the R9 bundle was there, so I'm going to browse to MOZA because that's probably the hottest bundle in the world right now for me. Is probably the R9 V3 and KS with SRP2 load cells for $559. Like, I think that's a way better deal than this. And MOZA might not be too happy with me saying that, but they've got that on sale. Yeah. So basically, this is $399.
How much sale is it off? It's like $150.
Yeah. So this is $399. That's $559. So for $160 more, you're getting load cells, a GT rim,
a better wheel,
and 3 Newton meters. I probably should have made a video on that instead of the R5 Pro, but yeah.
It seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah, if that's what you're asking, Postman, go check it out. Yeah, new update T.1 for Project Motor Racing. We'll check it out. They did send it across, but I've just been so busy. But we'll check it out. We need Project Motor Racing to get better. We need them to exit the meme era. Going from a G929 to $1,000 RS50. RS50 shouldn't be $1,000. Let me check. I'm going to go on my site again to Logitech, which I've got two brands. Hang on, Logitech.
I can't read the names.
RS50 system is $629, but that's not. Don't buy that. You put it all in your basket individually.
There's another discount, isn't there? I read people online like getting even more discounts.
You can sign up to the newsletter and stack it with my code, and then do the basket individually.
Yeah.
And it applies like way more discount than if you just get that, basically.
So instead 10% off your whole wall, it's like 10% off the pedals, 10% off the wheel.
Something like that.
It probably works out the same anyway.
So that's just why RS50 over something like the R9 bundle you're referring to. So the R9 bundle is not on PlayStation. So if you're on PlayStation, until yesterday, MOZA still doesn't have a product for PlayStation, but yesterday MOZA announced they're coming to PlayStation. Personally, if you buy that R9 bundle, I don't think that's going to work on PlayStation. I've seen in the chat people saying, is it going to work with software? I don't think that's the case.
Honestly, I have no idea. Until we have it in our hands, we can never be...
So, but if you want something for PC, I would say that's the best value for money because you get a nice GT Warrior and MOZA ecosystem. If you want something on PlayStation, for me right now, it's RS50. I think the RS50, for me, is a better deal than the T598. Yeah, and I think it's a better deal than the FANATEC products. And partly that's because it comes with load cells out the box. And I think THRUSTMASTER why are THRUSTMASTER not doing a T598 bundle with their load cells? What are they waiting for?
We've said for however long we've been doing this for.
Yeah.
That the most important thing to sim racing is a load cell. So being that companies are just not including load cells just doesn't make any sense to me.
I get why the R5 Pro doesn't come with load cells because when I reviewed this, I'm like, this works really well on Forza Horizon. Yeah. And on Forza Horizon,
if that's the market you're aiming for, I understand it.
And also, we have nice rigs, like we have a triple monitor rig here, etc., like bolted down. If you want carpets, you don't want load cells. So I get the upgrade path. I get the idea of an upgrade path. However, and it's interesting, I've just been doing stuff weirdly with ASETEK, where you can replace the pedal with a load cell. And I don't think ASETEK Initium is that popular yet, but when you think about it, the idea is that
you can upgrade as you want.
But with every other brand, it's not an easy way to upgrade to a load cell. I guess the CSL pedals, you get the CSL load cell brake on FANATEC, and I guess THRUSTMASTER now you get the load cell upgrade, but it doesn't make financial sense really. But MOZA you can't put a load cell on your SRP lights. So I don't know why it's not more commonplace.
Do MOZA sell just a brake pedal on its own?
I don't think they do. Think they do. That R9 bundle is with SRP2 pedals. Go to the site linked, go to MOZA, and let me know if you can see it. That's with SRP2 pedals. That's kind of a crazy deal right now, that what we're seeing. When do MOZA become PS compatible B-Series sports? We don't know when, but there's a Gran Turismo GT World Series round on August the 15th. I'm really it's in Tokyo, so we probably won't go.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
As we just come back from China, let's go.
If it was in London, 100% I would go. But I'm very interested there. Like, how does it coexist with FANATEC and MOZA? Because, like I said, I went to FANATEC. I asked them what's going on. FANATEC say, and I think some official stuff will come out that they're still part of the GT World Series. So how does that look in August? Like, is it going to be FANATEC cockpits but with a big MOZA logo? Like, how does this work? No one knows how it's going to work. No one knows. Dragon Eater just bought the DD Pro. Let us know how much you paid for DD Pro from FANATEC.
Is the R9 bundle with the SRP2 pedals or without? It's with it.
We just said. FPA got the RS50 and RS pedals for $650 USD with Logitech sale. So I think pretty good. Given, let us know if you got PlayStation compatibility on that actually. And Ripper says if it was a software update, they would have said so already. I agree. That would be a very easy win for them.
I mean, if it was software update, it would be unreal.
RS50 does come with pedals, but you don't buy the RS50 system because for some stupid reason, Logitech's RS50 system, I'll put it in the chat here because I've got it on my site. Do not buy this. This doesn't come with pedals, and I think it's confusing. If you call something a system,
you'd think it's more than just one.
I need to improve the URLs there, so it's not. But that's the RS50 system. Don't buy that one. Josh is interesting in upgrading from my G Pro to the new MOZA R16 Ultra. Do you think I would miss True Force? So MOZA have their own stuff. It's not True Force, but I know that the R25 True Talk Ultra has LFE in iRacing, and I don't know whether the R16 has it because I don't have an R16 Ultra here yet to test. But MOZA have something on iRacing. However, True Force is just the standard. Even FANATEC's Full Force, it uses like True Force files. So at least when you look at the guides online, it's like adjust the True Force settings, and for some reason it works on FANATEC. So True Force are kind of the standard, but check whether the R16 Ultra has their LFE because that kind of covers the gap a little bit. Levi's got an R5 with Brooks adapter and it works. So yeah, you can get the adapter. We've never recommended the adapters.
We've never used any adapters.
Yeah, because
we try not to use third party.
Much. If it goes wrong, then I don't want to have we look bad. We try not to look bad.
We try, but we can do that ourselves. Let alone other companies doing it for us.
Did they use FANATEC hardware? So I actually was with Gran Turismo at Goodwood's. And we went to saw Gran Turismo and they had FANATEC cockpits and they don't have FANATEC load cells. And we asked them why, and they said they have all sorts of people on the rigs.
Which makes sense. Like if you're going to get 10-year-olds or 80-year-olds, they're not going to be able to put the same amount of pressure down as me or you can.
BCR Esports saying FANATEC V2 pedals currently on sale. I'll check if I can see that on my site.
I can't stop eating my monster lunch.
Welcome, Nezzy, as well. Yeah, let us know if you're snacking at home. It's been a while since we've done one of these live streams, so it's good to be back. Let me see if I can search by pedals. I can only see V3s and CSLs. I can't see the V2s. What are the V2s?
I actually have no idea.
You sure it's V2s or V3s? Let me go through. V3s are not on sale.
V3s are still spenny.
Yeah, but compared to the podium, you're saving quite a bit of money. CSL Elite V2 with the load cell 279, so $50 off there. They need to bundle that. They need to bundle that for sure. Welcome, Che Dog. Am I going to bet it's going to be FANATEC rig and MOZA electronics for the GT World Series? Imagine the scenes. And like I said, I've reached out to FANATEC. FANATEC say they're still part of the GT World Series. But imagine the scenes if someone from MOZA just comes, takes off a rim, and just hot swaps it. Like some absolute aura.
Some MOZA affiliated driver.
Yeah.
Comes on. Whams on their own wheelbase.
Yeah,
like, what
my god.
What are you going to do?
Or MOZA versus FANATEC at the GT World Series. I'd love that. FPA got the clutch, RS pedals, and the RS50. Oh, you got the clutch on it as well. Okay. You got to deal with the more stuff, you more discounts. Yeah, Logitech's discounting is kind of crazy. BMTB is looking forward to making a switch from THRUSTMASTER. I think
this could be real bad news.
Yeah.
Out of the three brands.
Yeah.
I think THRUSTMASTER going to get hit the hardest.
You mean Logitech, FANATEC, THRUSTMASTER? I think, on PlayStation, I think
THRUSTMASTER are going to get hit the hardest, for sure.
It's exposing that THRUSTMASTER don't have a direct drive above 5 Nm on console. And there's no excuse, really, to have not plugged that gap. Whenever we speak to brands, whenever we go to the factories, they tell us it's easy to make a more powerful wheelbase. It's just so easy. Once you have everything here, it's just basic.
Where we were in China, there was it's not
so
hard at all.
We could do it right now. We could make it right now if you want, like in seconds.
But then they're like, why? There's no need to.
Because they already have options all the way up. THRUSTMASTER limiting to 5 Nm, I don't understand. Nezzy, any MOZA PS news? Yeah, the big news has come out that MOZA is coming to PlayStation. MOZA is either now partnered or they're going to be partnered on August 15th. Like some of the PR's not been super clear. Is the R9 bundle with pedals only in the US store? I saw it on the UK store.
There's a Jamie just fitting my SIMUCUBE 2 Pro.
Oh, nice.
That's the my friend.
I heard someone got an insane deal.
That's him.
Insane deal. We need to do deals of the week or something. Let me go to. I'm going to MOZA here. Let's see if we can find this for you also.
So Jamie, that thing weighs. That thing does weigh an absolute ton, but you'll love it. Make sure you don't put the QR on upside down though.
So this is the UK one. So it's 529 in the UK. Is it 549 in the US or
559 it was.
559. So it's a little bit better in the UK as we tend to see. Let me catch up on the chat. The chat is flying through. Keep all the questions coming in. Will any wheelbase from MOZA work on PS5? I don't think so. I'm not going to come out and say I think so.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be a dedicated wheelbase.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing if it was a software update. Amazing.
That would be mega.
I can't imagine it will be.
If MOZA do a software update,
imagine if MOZA have been playing the long game and they've all had
all got the
chips in there already.
And we start taking them apart. Oh, it's got the chip.
Yeah,
it's
just got a Sony chip.
Yeah, exactly.
Big old Sony. But they've all these have got the.
It's all baked into price.
Yeah, it's already in, and all we have to do is just boop, software done.
If they do that, which I don't think they will, but if they do that,
that'd be amazing.
I think people will run out and buy PS5s and say, "Well, I may as well get on Gran Turismo now."
I've already got the wheelbase. I highly doubt that's going to happen, just for clarity, chat. But
Ultra Salty Dan, do we know if the MOZA will be base compatible on PS5 or will we add-on wheel with a chip inside? I suspect base, but that's just my hunch. I don't know yet. I've got to be clear. I really don't know. It's not me trying to.
Trying to be all shifty.
Yeah, obviously, like sometimes I get stuff and I have to keep it secret, but here I don't know.
Like the stuff down there.
Yeah, the camera doesn't fall off to that. When will MOZA PS3 release? We don't know. Ultra, which one do I buy to use for PlayStation? I want to get one for your girlfriend. RS50, I would say. RS50 T598 GTDD.
We do like the RS50.
Yeah, those are really 3 options, and it's soon something from MOZA will be there. FBA, buy 2 items, get 20% off. Buy 3, get 30% off. And I think it's probably stackable with my code. Kev said, how would MOZA versus FANATEC work on GT World Series? I think you have half the drivers on MOZA, half on FANATEC. Put their money where their mouth is, these brands. Let's see.
Let's see who's better.
Sean likes THRUSTMASTER. J-Dog says Logi and THRUSTMASTER will get hit the hardest. But to be fair, I think LOGITECH have done a lot of discounting.
I think LOGITECH will be alright.
I think LOGITECH's in a better place.
The RS50's been such a hit. I think they'll be good.
And the irony is LOGITECH doesn't even sponsor sponsor Gran Turismo. It doesn't have any Gran Turismo licensed stuff. THRUSTMASTER has their Gran Turismo licensed wheel.
Which is madly named again.
GT. Well, I like it though.
GT plus one PS4. Something or other.
That whole MOZA motion rig you did would be amazing in GT and VR. I know a lot of people have asked
in VR
to try that in VR. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure my PC can run VR.
Yeah. We'll have to upgrade Sam's PC.
Nice.
Sean, I wonder if the MOZA prices will still be competitive on console. When have MOZA not been competitive?
MOZA have always, like, with the motion rig, the prices we were thinking was like, if it got at this price, that'd be cheap, and it's completely cheaper than what we thought it was going to be anyway. Yeah. So MOZA have always been on the lower end of the market. We don't want to promise on behalf of MOZA, but it would be strange if MOZA come in and they I mean, let's think about it. My bet now, and you can screenshot it or whatever you want. Save this and chat. Save it, screenshot it. It'll be, let's say they don't do it on the R3, they do it on the R5. It'll be £80 more. You got to dollars for our friends. $100 more. This is $399. If this comes out for $499, I'm sorry, it destroys everything. With this, I'm sorry, and the pedals, destroys everything. Yeah, I think it will. That's my. For me personally, if you can use the FSR2 on here with the screen that works on Gran Turismo, MOZA only have so many screens. They have their small ones in the KS Pro and CS Pro. They've got their bigger ones on FSR and stuff like that. They've got Lambo, etc. If those screens work in Gran Turismo and show you like your position and all that kind of stuff, and I think that's. And the fact it's just so light. Yeah. It's so. Now light. I'm actually worried for the industry. But everyone, it's like BYD. They're just taking over. Yeah, but what if MOZA? Let's ask a question, because this is what we can do in this show. What if MOZA bring out the R5 Pro on PlayStation for $699? So there's $300 more expensive than the PC. But then what happens then? Sorry, what's the RS50 bundle price? Someone in chat just bought it for $650. I still think they would. I think they would. So MOZA could come in higher in cost. Why don't you take it past the R5 Pro and see if it has the chip? I need to create more content on it. So before we take it? Yeah, I'm going to create some guides and everything, and then we'll take it apart. I do want to potentially ruin it. Yeah, exactly. Get the massive magnets stuck to something. But if you want to see us take stuff apart, we've just done a video where we took steering wheels apart. It's called I Tore Apart My Sim Racing Steering Wheel. So go check that out, because there we do take apart stuff. We get into PCB. We show you everything there. We utterly disassemble it.
McGurk isn't the scheduling GT commentator. So Jimmy Broadbent just left MOZA for FANATEC.
Yeah.
I don't want to say like, but maybe Jim. I don't know. Has Jimmy been told Gran Turismo good things about MOZA?
Well, Jimmy's not really a Gran Turismo driver, though, is he?
Well, I think Jimmy made his channel on Gran Turismo. He's a Gran Turismo commentator, but I don't think he's doing a lot of GT day to day.
Yeah, I imagine he does more iRacing than Gran Turismo.
Will the new MOZA motion work on PS5? I would have said before yesterday, no, but as of yesterday,
who knows?
Who knows now?
Honestly, who knows? Does it plug into a wheelbase? If it does, then it might work.
That's a good question because on console you only have one, unless you have UDP out. But you can get UDP out and run stuff. So,
one step at a time.
Blessing with the digital fiasco plus the brands to get sweet PS license. Mr. Bills, do you think MOZA GT bundle would be better than MOZA RS50? That's the question. I think
we don't know.
We don't know, but
that's the hardest.
Having been to China and been on the assembly lines, wow, they can make stuff cheap over there. They can make stuff cheap and they can box it and they can ship it to your door from China. GT Riders just bought the R5 bundle, the R5 Pro or the normal R5? Because then there's two bits of news that have happened. Jamie sent you a pic, Sam. I think he might have it upside down.
Oh.
Don't worry, Sam knows about mounting wheels.
Yeah, that's what I said to him earlier. That's like, make sure you don't mount it upside down. Way.
Ultra Goki wants to... Oh, what did you find there, Sam?
Oh.
We should have this in the background. Like that. It's all dirty, this plaque. Ultra Goki... Yeah.
Is that upside down? That's right.
That looks right.
Yeah, that's right.
IBT MOZA for sure. I want to be sponsored one day. Got an R25 and FSR2. Oh, very nice. Lots of stuff there from MOZA. Hopefully MOZA will go back into esports. I did go to Jerez with them, Super Trofeo Esports, but I think they sponsor F4 as well. But it'd be good to have like a well, Gran Turismo World Series, I guess is going to be their thing. Maybe they'll do some giveaways and whatnot. If the MOZA motion rigs works with GTM telemetry, so Sam's kind of the expert here on the MOZA motion rig.
The expert. Very, very loosely used, I would say.
But we'll have to check whether it works in GT7. Welcome, Rahil. What's up, boys? Keep up the good work. Just got a steal, a MOZA R12. By the way, we love hearing about steals and bargains. Like, we love it. Mm-hmm. Just got a MOZA R12 V2 with CS V2 wheel with an extra rim, which is a KS wheel, so you covered on circular and GT. SRP2s and a clutch of 450.
Wow. So
I would say next upgrade is getting to load cell, but
I would say it's the second best deal I've heard today.
450 for that, yeah, getting an R12.
I'd say it's the second best deal I've heard today.
Kevmar saying MOZA will probably kill the market now. I am actually worried. I don't think... Firstly, a brand we haven't spoken about, REVOSIM, are coming to PlayStation.
Are they?
Yeah, REVOSIM are coming to PlayStation with their RS Pure or Initial.
So PlayStation just open it up to everyone now?
No, but so REVOSIM announced probably even a year ago they're coming to PlayStation. Why would you... You know, I like the people at REVOSIM, I like the people at MOZA. Why would you buy a REVOSIM on PlayStation now when MOZA's coming out? Like, Logitech has... You may have had a Logitech before, and like, you know, there's reliability with the brand. Same with THRUSTMASTER, and they got... But for other brands coming in now,
it's going to be like when 2021 when FANATEC came in, everyone wanted FANATEC.
Yeah,
it's going to be the exact same massive like direction shift from FANATEC to MOZA.
HPD says this is exciting for the community. Dalek can't find the R9 bundle with pedals in the EU store. Maybe it's UK and US then, but it's a pretty crazy bundle. I assume maybe they're getting rid of stock or something. I did notice with the R16, I shared some R16 deals on YouTube in like community posts and stuff. Like they took £400 off the R16. Yeah. And now I understand because they bought out the R16. So when you see MOZA aggressively discounting something,
you know something's
happening. Yeah. Well, Jimmy's racing for FANATEC in real life, so there's a lot going on there. There's a lot FANATEC bring to the table. Mr. Bills, I'm assuming we'll see the MOZA gear on August 15th. That's when the tour arrives at Tokyo. I'm just surprised I haven't had a press release from Gran Turismo emailed to me.
Surprised it's not all been coordinated. That it happened
I
at the same time.
I haven't had a press release from FANATEC. It would be a bit of a weird one for FANATEC to do, given that it doesn't But I think it would be helpful for people to know that FANATEC is what's their position on GT1 series. You know, as I understand it, having spoken with them, they are still a partner. But really, what does it mean in a year's time? What's
when the contract's end, it comes to renewal.
What's the direction? We've never had. I don't think we've ever had two partners like this. People assume, I think rightly, that there's one partner.
Yeah.
It seems to be the case that we're going to have a period where there's going to be two partners, and that's not usual for esports. Like esports, normally you have a hardware partner because you can only have one piece of hardware.
You have a hardware and then other individual bits.
GTY just got the old R5 bundle, but I think that was quite good value. So if you got the old R5 bundle, I don't think the R5 Pro is. If you got a good price, if you got the old R5 bundle for cheaper than the R5 Pro, I don't think you have too much to feel bad about at all. Tell us more about the pedal haptics kit. Scopey's seen it on the table. This also arrived from MOZA. Well, I don't know anything about it. I just assume
Not even been opened yet.
Yeah, they've not been opened.
This one seems to be
I'm not even sure if we're meant to open them. Like,
are they meant to be on the table?
Are they meant to be on the They're on the table now. They fall on the table. But let us know what you think about what you're hoping from here, because maybe we'll do like a proper video.
I think this has one of these in it.
Yeah, so you have 3.
Yeah. So we have 3 right now.
My question is, do they go on the FANATEC podium pedals?
You said that earlier.
Do they go on FANATEC podiums? Because if so, it's almost like MOZA's making haptics FANATEC podiums. Like, this is a new world of sim racing, and I don't think all brands are going to survive this.
No, I was saying that earlier, weren't we?
Yeah, I don't want to name brands.
There's going to be a couple which might disappear.
Yeah. I mean, let's say, for example, PXN get PlayStation sponsorship. And I remember when I went to Germany and spoke with them, and it's on camera, it'll be in a video coming out. It's a bit late, but it'll come out.
Oh, yeah.
They said they're working on something. So if PXN come out with a sub 200 direct drive PlayStation bundle, the game's gone for Belt and Gear.
Yeah.
The game's gone.
Yeah.
GG is over.
I think Belt and Gear has had its time. It's had a good run. It's had its time.
And non quick release. Belt Gear, no quick release. Yeah. I think is anyone watching? I know everyone watching here is like quite into sim racing, like on the journey. But is anyone thinking about buying a Belt and Gear even for a relative right now? No,
but I went to my friend's house yesterday and he had some old, some random thing. She had to send back and get a second one. That was weird to drive because it was even before Belt and Gear, so like the old ones. So as you turn, it's like a little click, and then it was insane.
Do you remember the last time I drove Belt and Gear? Was when we went to China and PIMAX set up a state-of-the-art sim rig.
Oh,
do you remember?
The state-of-the-art one, sat sideways, big cotch.
Scopey says, I got the FSR for $250 from eBay. That's almost as good as Sam's deal for the FSR you got.
Yeah. It's the same. It's matching.
Ultra Goki, you want to hear a steal? I got my MOZA R5 for $150. Sold it for $300. You made money in your MOZA R5. How do you get it for $150? Basically giving it away. Can you do videos on MVH Studio? We want to get in contact with MVH. Maybe go down and see them. I've met the dude there a few times. Seems really nice. So I think they're now doing RS50 wheels. So we'll have a look at that. Welcome to Junior as well. We're just trying to catch up. Gold, his in real life team of Super GT and me to have a team sponsorship from FANATEC. Yeah, Super GT went from SimMagic, Jimmy from MOZA, both to FANATEC, and there's a real world drive there. You can't.
It makes perfect sense why you do it.
100%. So Junior says PlayStation with massive damage limitation mode. Do you reckon because of the whole like PlayStation is not going to sell discs anymore and everything?
It could be. It very well could be because they are that didn't go down.
So I keep looking at this camera. We can say we have 2 cameras.
Yeah, what's in the background? The other camera. Not that one. That one.
I think everything's okay. We've got 2 cameras. Supper. I have lots of RS50 and I don't know if to get MOZA proof. Just stay put. Don't worry. You got RS50. It works. Every time you go to the rig, you turn it on. It works.
It works first time. There's no issue.
Wait and see. No, absolutely no rush to. That would be my position. Kev, from what I said, Sony wasn't giving out new licenses for hardware. Now there's 2 more hardware makers. Interesting. Yeah.
That's the way with everything. Even in karting, there's like, Rotex aren't giving out any engine sealers. There's another 3 appears. It's always.
Jamie says thoughts on the motion rig being separate to the wheel like Racebion Matter. I haven't seen Racebion's Matters video. I remember in the content that we shot, Sam, I noted that you already get so much feedback in sim racing through this axis, X and Y, but you do not get any feedback
backwards
and forwards, and that's what the rig gives you. So it's like having another axis. I don't know if that's what the comment's getting at, but I haven't seen any other videos on the rig. Although I did see one video. I saw one video because when it comes out, I want to check that I haven't messed up the embargo. And I saw one video, and I won't call them out by name, but when they break, the rig goes backwards, and I'm like, that's definitely back to front. That's definitely back to front.
But when I assembled it,
it
was wrong way for me as well.
Yeah, because you have to actually do it. But then you press a button, it kind of works.
In the motion manager, you press a button, and we're all good again. But
Anthony, hey buddy, do you think Gran Turismo 8 comes out for 2028, so we get the last physical version? I just find it crazy that we won't get a physical version of Gran Turismo in the future. But I don't know. I don't have any info on that. What exactly is the difference between Pro? Should I be concerned there's going to be R25 Pro? There is. The R25 is already the R25 True Torque Ultra. It's actually Ultra. So I don't think there's going to be a Pro.
It's Ultra better than Pro.
I think so, yeah.
Where is it? Pro, Ultra, Pro?
I think it's like Standard, Pro, Ultra. And then actually...
the Extreme.
That is Ultra True Torque, because the R21 is just R21 Ultra.
But when's the R21 Extreme Ultra coming out?
I don't know. Welcome, Angelo. Do you guys think that maybe MOZA is releasing a PlayStation wheel mainly for Gran Turismo because of Forza Horizon 6? I don't, honestly, it might sound like a crazy question. Given everything that's happened at Xbox, why are Xbox going to bring it to PlayStation? Is that a crazy question? Like, if Xbox is trying to reorientate like the Xbox brand, are they still going to put it on PlayStation? I mean, I think they will. I have a copy of Halo. I had it here actually. I have a copy of Halo on PlayStation that I bought because I was like, I can't believe that Halo's on PlayStation. This just feels wrong. So I bought like a disc version of it. Like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't rule it out that maybe it doesn't come. I don't know. Ultra wouldn't even gift a belt. Kev says CSL Elite belt and gear is still better than G23. Yeah, there's tiers in belt and gear, but like even a CSL Elite on the old QR now isn't going to work with a lot of new FANATEC rims.
You got about 7 QRs you're working through.
Yeah. Datlux says in Germany it's currently better to buy the MOZA R12 bundle with the KS wheel and pedals for $699 than the R9 bundle. Yeah, if they're messing up their bundles,
make the most of it.
Make the most of it.
Make the most of it for sure.
Welcome 107851. Will the R21 Ultra become PS5? I wouldn't count on it. But Sam was saying if they just press a button and it works,
it'd be amazing.
That is like...
I think the most you'll ever get on the PlayStation is an R9. Personally.
You know, like there must be movies where it turns...
I wish I had a cushion for this seat.
Yeah,
just to go off track a bit.
Sam needs a cushion. What's the best deal for an RS50 right now? I'll tell you what, go via my site and then have a look here when you put in the discount code and let us know what you get right now. Oh wow, the base is on sale already. Jesus, I've noticed there's a lot of discounting. Like it's almost like brands have their higher prices, but they're not really selling at their higher prices. This is the RS50 base. I've got the price tracker here.
It's gone up. It's
gone up, but that's without discount. So let us know what you get to when you put in the discount codes there, etc. The Zoe's got an RS50 right now. Oh, the Zoe's brother loves Ring 112. One has a PS5 and one has an Xbox. We'll get a PS5. I would say if you have RS50s, you can all hot swap your wheels. Do you have my drift wheel here?
Yes, it's right there.
Okay, I'll show you something cool you can do. That I should do more content on because it's one of the coolest things.
I should
drift
on
it.
Put a MOZA thing on it.
You can drift
with my handbrake.
Oh yeah.
And motion. Can't get out.
Mr. Bills, do you think all wheels will work on PS5? Oh, you must be able to get it out.
Okay, no. Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What do you guys like better, RS50 or T598? I prefer the RS50 personally. Used both.
I would agree with Kireth here.
But the T598 has a place, 100%. It is direct drive. It's THRUSTMASTer. The reason why I don't jump up and down to like recommend or even like promote the T598 is that we know there are big disconnect issues. We have a friend at the moment who's going through disconnect hell.
Who then got a new wire and still has issues.
So I'm sorry, but I don't think the ambassadors can speak truthfully on that.
No.
I'll be surprised. Let me know if this is happening, but I don't think ambassadors are going to say, by the way, just think before you buy a T598, there's issues, but we'll say it. And if they fix that and we test it and it's fixed, then I'll be like, we'll tell everyone. So, but this is an RS50 drift wheel that's absolutely sick. And this is what I use on Forza with a shifter, because there's no buttons here. Yeah. This is absolutely incredible driving in Forza Horizon 6 on the RS50.
And like I said to Kireth, it looks like the old HKS logos.
Yeah, but for legal reasons,
just for legal reasons, it's slightly different.
Yeah. So that rim cost me maybe like £50 or something. Red Light's got an R12. MOZA have haptics or pedals. I'm not sure we can open it yet, because I'm not sure. But the boxes exist. This is happening at some point.
There are boxes.
There are boxes.
There are real life boxes.
RS50 or MOZA R5 Pro. Oh, that's a great question. Wow. PC. Okay, RS50 you get True Force, and console. R5 Pro you get rims. You get FSR. You get KS Pro. I would say, to answer your question directly, RS50 with the McLaren rim versus R5 Pro with the KS Pro. I'm going R5 Pro with the KS Pro. But that might come down to a little bit whether you like screens and new wheels. If you don't like screens and new wheels, then that negates a big advantage from MOZA there.
Yeah, I think the biggest advantage MOZA have over all the brands apart from...
It's rims.
That one THRUSTMASTER.
Yeah.
Is screens.
All right, Sean, thanks so much, Sean, for the $199 donation. Chat, please put your claps in the chat there. Let's celebrate Sean. I'm going to put yes. 10 out of 10. Please, everyone, clap that $199 from Sean. Is very much appreciated. Allows us to pay for the studio and everything, so it all supports us. We are independent. We're not like some ambassador for some massive brand, and that's how we can tell it how it is.
Although life would be easier.
Life would be a lot easier if you're an ambassador, for sure, when it comes to chopping and changing stuff. But please do put your claps in the chat there. Celebrate Sean. Thank you very much, Sean. Let us know if you've got a question as well, Sean. Ralph recently got an R12 V12. Would the R16 Ultra be much better? If you've recently got an R12, don't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it. Does MOZA have their equivalent to True Force? They have LFE on iRacing, which is quite similar. But we'll have to see. Oh my goodness, what happens on PlayStation? Do MOZA do MOZA
There's just
Force?
so many questions about it.
Yeah,
isn't there? There's literally so many questions. And as the information only came out yesterday,
yeah, we're still like getting to grips
processing it. I mean, it is insane. Like, we didn't know anything in advance. Well, I didn't know anything. You might have heard maybe an hour beforehand or so.
I don't know how much I can say, but like, sometime, you know, like Hamilton going to Ferrari. The route, no one knows anything, and then suddenly everyone knows everything. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, so probably like an hour then.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Will the R5 Pro work on PS5? I don't think so. Kev Master, now those who are hoping for a software update, it could be possible that you buy... Kev's coming with some great questions here. Could be possibly buy a $100 license and they flash it. Would you buy it?
No, but then that'll lead to stuff like subscription service. But make your R5 Pro GT compatible and you pay us $100 a year.
Oh, I don't know. Well, they've not done it to date, but yeah, that wouldn't go down well. Sean, I see your question now. Thanks so much for the donation. Can you do a video on MVH Studios Wolf Console? We'd love to. Let MVH Studios know that we want to come down. They're based in the UK. We want to come down and we want to see and maybe do a video on how stuff is made in the UK.
Yeah.
So if you're in contact with MVH, I think it's basically a one-man band. Let them know that we want to go and see them, like in a friendly way. It's not in like we want to go and see.
We want to go make sure. Let's just turn up.
We want to pay these guys a visit.
Just bash into the door, proper police knock.
Active pedal on GT7 and booster active on GT7.
Honestly, there's so much we have no idea. I'd love it if you could.
Sean's never had an issue on T598. Let us know, Sean, when you got your T598, because if it was in a later batch, it makes sense to us. But let us know roughly when you got your T598. But that's good that you haven't. And to be fair, many people have never had issues. Like, lots of people don't have issues. But also, there's a significant number of people do issues. So, from our perspective, we have to raise it when because we don't know what experience someone is going to get. And that's the same with any brand. Like, if any product has issues, then we'll raise it. For example, with FANATEC, with their recent firmware update, like, I don't know why they rushed it out, but they did. And people had some issues. We let people know, hey, just hold off on the firmware update. Pete, I hope Logitech comes up with some new rims and maybe even haptics on the pedals on the September LogiPlay. We will see. I normally go to LogiPlay, and I've forgotten that it's only in like a month and a bit. So glamorous places like Birmingham.
Oh, once held a race
now,
there, a Super Prix.
On LogiPlay, for the last 3 years, 3 years ago, they did the... No, am I getting confused? 2 years ago, they did the RS Hub. This year, they did RS50, if I remember.
Yeah.
I'm getting confused. Basically, Logitech have always delivered at LogiPlay.
Yeah, but what else they got left to bring?
Screen with a wheel.
Screen
with a wheel.
So you actually want a big screen with a little wheel in it?
Yeah, I want a screen.
Yeah, you want the screen to be bigger than anything
Screen with a wheel. So SRP light throttle and clutch performance. Yeah, I need to. If you see my R5 Pro video, I need to get on the upgrades and see how they work.
Pete with the old T598 sending it back after 6 months.
Yes, disconnect. That's a real shame to hear, Pete. Real shame to hear.
Ultra Goki. Yep, that is focus.
You know what? I'm going to try and get the chat on screen as well. Sam, you try not to destroy everything.
I am trying to destroy everything. Haptics for the CRPs. Let's see if I can reach that.
I'm going to try and get a chat bot on stream. Because then you can see that your comments are coming up.
Kireth gets a bit carried away. He likes to obviously do you guys a favour and go into lots of details and stuff. Gets sidetracked.
I want to make sure everyone
wanders
gets
on
their
his
question
own,
answered.
Gets confused. Sometimes he's like an old man. He's like, no, Kireth. Let's go back here.
We're not getting younger, that's for sure.
Let's get back over to here to the point we started off at. We don't need to go anymore. Let's have a look. See what else there is.
See, it's not that easy. Sam.
Dover has just written girl. That's all he's written, or she's written. I wonder if the MOZA Flight Sim stuff will come to PlayStation 2, since Flight Simulator's on PlayStation. We've never used the Flight Sim ever.
We've not kind of got distracted, I would say.
You've got like you are right now. Text box.
What? See, isn't that worth it?
It is, but there's so many questions coming at the moment, which is good.
Yeah, but everyone can now see that the questions are in the queue, and I'm not ignoring them. We're just going through.
We are going through it all.
I want to add my little sub box as well. It looks good. Hang
on. And now he's got distracted.
Sam, I thought you meant to be handling the...
I handle nothing. I'm here for the looks.
What did I just do there?
I'm just here for the looks. I don't have to mouse to handle it. Oh, we've got two now.
No, I want to have this little box at the top. I quite like it. Because it says we're on 1,000. I like it. It's a nice number. That's meant to move, though, that box. But it hasn't moved for about 3 years now.
Go a little bit lower. It's just covering my bald head. There we go. Just covering my bald head.
It gets smaller then. See, now it's looking like a stream. It's looking like a stream. Okay. Any plans on doing PS?
Alright, scroll off a bit. Just make sure we haven't... Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Welcome, Bill Dover. Good evening, afternoon, evening, Kireth, all the mods, chat, viewers, players, G7, everything, game simulators. Everyone welcome there.
That's a very, very broad welcome.
What do you think of SimMagic? Well, we may be doing a comparison with SimMagic. I have to be honest with you, SimMagic don't send their stuff out for review. And I don't know why that is, because we review everything from every brand.
I don't think there's a brand we haven't reviewed.
REVOSIM, yeah, it's SimMagic. So I'm not sure why that is. We've had customers say to SimMagic, I'm not going to buy it until I see Kireth review it. So I don't know if someone's emails getting missed or something, but I would be really interested to review the alpha bases and the new stuff. But we'll go and see them at Sim Racing Expo. We'll pay them a visit.
Oh, we're doing that intimidation again, like we were paying someone else a visit. NBA.
Matt Wally says, are MOZA releasing a PS base then? Yes, I agree. It is weird announcing without any products, though. I agree. That is like a bit unusual. I wonder if the pedal haptic kit could be retrofitted on the SRP lights. We'll find out very soon.
I think it will, because I've opened it.
Oh, really?
I've really
off screen?
It. Yeah. And there's a like an angle bracket.
Oh, okay, to go on to
pedal.
Okay.
So I think it will.
Xeon, what's the price point meant to be? We don't know yet. Bilal says, "Girl, Spatial, the new MOZA motion simulator looking great." So I don't know too much about motion. As I say in the video, I try it at events, and it's often like
they've wound up to
and
the
I'm
highest
like,
level.
I don't need that, and therefore I'm not really in tune with the pricing. As I understand it, the pricing is $299. It's $3,000.
Yeah.
And apparently that's a bargain for motion. But obviously
From
for
what
me,
I've been
I'm
reading,
thinking,
there's like one brand cheaper.
yeah.
It's not a lot cheaper. It's like 2.8.
But if we go through my thought process, I don't have a rig in here that would actually handle it because I've got tubular.
Yeah, you need
That's
extrusion.
foldable, yeah. So, and I don't. The way I set up my sim rigs, I don't have enough space for motion because I put everything up against corner.
Although you did see with the motion on my rig,
Yeah.
how little room that's taken up.
Yeah, I need to get my head around it because I need to do some more content on it, and we'll do some guides and the settings and everything. But I really need to do like, okay, well, what in my position, what does it mean? Because probably I could buy it if I wanted to, which I'm lucky to be able to do. But at the moment, I'm not even thinking about it. I don't have one here. Why is that? And I think it's more of like a conceptual thing about sim racing, and maybe I don't want sim racing to become such a big event for me that I jump in, have to flick a million different things.
Yeah.
I actually want sim racing to get simpler for me.
Yeah. You press one button,
exactly.
Turns on at
Which is
once.
why I'm so excited about MOZA. I'm more excited about MOZA coming to PlayStation than I am about the motion. And maybe a lot more people are more excited about the motion.
Mm-hmm. Depends if you're a console or a PC player.
It does, yeah.
I presume if you're a PC player, why do you care about going to PlayStation? You care more about the motion.
Una Bomber says the R5 works on Xbox, all you need is a wheel. That's a very good point. This base works on Xbox because you just need the ESX wheel. So if they do something similar on PlayStation, oh my god. Well, actually, what would you rather? Would you rather on PlayStation
I'd rather it be built in that
and
than
use any room?
Yeah.
Magic tends to invest on motorsports nowadays and sim reviewers. I mean, they wouldn't pay it. We wouldn't get paid to review their stuff. So maybe it's an investment they send us a review unit. But I find it a little bit odd that I don't know. We haven't reviewed their stuff. But anyway, we'll go to Sim Racing Expo and we'll do it there. How do you think competitors will respond? This is a huge deal.
I think there's going to be some drastic price cuts. I really do. Like drastic.
T598 goes. We see it for $299. I don't know. Surely not. You can't.
They want to get. In my mind, these companies now, unless they've also got a product ready to go, they need to get people into their ecosystem before MOZA takes.
I think that day is done now because I don't think that many people are going to. I think less people today. Well, if you're watching the news, I think less people today are going to buy a T598 than 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Just because like a wait and see thing. So my answer to that question would be: I think they need to innovate. I think THRUSTMASTER need to come out with with more Ferrari wheels.
No, they won't.
But they need to. That's how THRUSTMASTER combat this.
Combat it.
They have Ferrari wheels, branded stuff, innovative products.
Yeah,
that's what FANATEC do. Add screens to the wheels, finally, stuff like that. Like they need to innovate.
Yeah.
Like the ClubSport GT3 rim and hub system. That's what people want. People want a GT3 wheel with a screen, blah blah blah. So, Big Dog says, my question to you guys is, what can Polyphony do to make Gran Turismo better?
Make online easier.
Yeah, better lobbies, more cars, more tracks, bigger lobby sizes.
Bigger lobby sizes and make accessing online easier.
Sean, who's #1 fan in this chat, I can see. I just recently learned of a company called Dynamic X that make a sim racing motion seat mover that's plug and play for PlayStation. The product is called DX2 Ultra. Have you guys heard of it? I have not heard of it. Best third-party GT wheel for RS50. Well, we've tried them. We've got ASCHER. I've got one from AliExpress. They're not game changers over the standard one, to be honest. Welcome, M Chiller. What's the haptic feedback? This is something new from MOZA. Does it fit on SRP2 without adapters? We'll have a look.
Sorry. Have you seen this motion on your bucket seat?
That looks very dangerous if you get your fingers.
I'm not sure if that'll load up, but...
It's fixed focus, Sam.
Yeah, that is definitely fixing focus. You can't see it, but there's motion on a seat, which is that Dynamic X.
Oh, BCR Esports just fired up the PS5. MOZA is on the GT World Series special page round 2 as a partner already.
Wow.
Definitely take a screenshot if you can and put it in the Discord. I'd love to see that. Wow. So some coordination is going on there. Kev Master agrees with the drastic price cuts. I suspect a war. What do FANATEC do? What do FANATEC do? Because this has been the USP of FANATEC.
Yeah.
It's been, I would say, PlayStation. What do FANATEC do?
The thing is, FANATEC have been so preoccupied with the podium pedals and all that stuff.
And the podium base.
Yeah.
For the last year.
Nearly, yeah, for 10 months.
But the podium base doesn't work on PlayStation. And we were like, well, for that price, why not just add
for that price, you'd
just
expect it to work on everything.
Yeah.
PlayStation, PC, Xbox, the whole lot.
The FANATEC need to know, because they always... GTDD, I don't know, like... What does this mean for sim racing?
There's so many pluses for so many brands, but also there's also negative for so many brands. Like, what brands have been just living on their name, their reputation?
Well, I think you could say with THRUSTMASTER, like, the thing is, a few years ago, Logitech and THRUSTMASTER didn't have direct drive. Like, they both had direct drive now, but in that time, MOZA's just proliferated. How many bases does MOZA have compared to THRUSTMASTER? Direct drive. THRUSTMASTER's got T818, T598.
That's it.
And T598X. Basically the same, let's call it 3. Okay.
So MOZA got 3, 5, 9.
No, 3, 5, 5 Pro.
No, but I imagine the 5 will probably get superseded eventually.
Well, let's just, at the moment, you can buy 3, 5, 5, 9. 9.
Well, 12.
16.
21. No, is it 18?
No, 16, 21, 25. That's 8 bases.
It's a lot. It's a whole... That just caters from complete beginner.
So when it comes to pricing, how price sensitive you are, there's lots of...
Loads of different entry points, but that also caters you from complete casual. My nan's just bought me this from Argos or wherever, to people who 30 grand set up.
I just honestly, I don't think Logitech and THRUSTMASTER can compete on the proliferation of products, and that might be like what we saw in China. In China, they can just we'll do another version, we'll spin it up, let's go. And obviously, in the West or something, like it's a bit more deliberate. Let's say not even negative, it's a bit more deliberate.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit clearer. Like this is what you get from THRUSTMASTER Logitech, but we'll see how that works in the market. Trade Dog says fix the T598 first and then make it cheaper. I think the THRUSTMASTER need to do a T598 too. And it needs to be like, we have fixed this.
T598
we fixed this, B or something. We fixed this issue. And maybe the pricing, I don't know. Where they can go with the pricing, I'm not sure, because they got their direct axial technology. Like, there's more material in it and stuff like that. Logiforce, the problem with motions at most time it's not set up to match the virtual seating position.
I'm just getting something to preempt on those questions.
Chilla, why can't I find any info about the 2 boxes pedal? I'm not even sure we're meant to have them on the table, but the boxes exist. I don't know anything about them.
Question on there about the best wheel waves on RS Hub. Oh, it's got the FANATEC.
I tell you what, there's another great point in here from Chaydog. Remember, Logitech is a peripheral company. Now, Logitech is really 2 companies. You've got Logitech and Logitech G. But Logitech G, what do they sell? Headphones, keyboards, mice.
That's what we saw in China.
Webcams. We went to China. That's what they sell. What do THRUSTMASTER sell? Controllers, flight sim, all this other stuff. Joysticks. What do MOZA Racing sell?
Flight sims.
Well, actually, yeah, flight sim and they used to sell gimbals. I had a gimbal, it wasn't very good. No one has mentioned the other PS licensee, Turtle Beach. It's because the Turtle Beach stuff is not.
Is it to hand as I'm standing up?
It's not.
No.
It's not the.
With the see-through fun.
Zach, it's funny because my friend bought FANATEC last week. Then the news came that MOZA going to pay. What does your friend think? Did your friend understand what FANATEC's position is right now on GT2 Series? Because to me, it's not clear. I'm trying to get clarity because I think people on FANATEC deserve to know. It's a bit awkward for FANATEC because they've not done anything. And so you don't want to make a press release if you haven't done anything. But I think FANATEC users.
So do we think FANATEC has been caught completely off guard?
I think FANATEC not being involved in the press announcements means that people think that is FANATEC out. As I understand it, FANATEC is not out of Gran Turismo, and people right now might see there's still the FANATEC brand page, but we've never had two partners before on hardware for Gran Turismo, and the Gran Turismo, what I've seen coming out of Gran Turismo, isn't acknowledging how this is going to work. It's all MOZA. This is fantastic for MOZA, but there's also a ton of people on FANATEC that I think need to know what the situation is.
Is it going to be like the Piastri, Alpine,
McLaren? I understand that MOZA released a press without my permission.
Is that what's going to happen?
Sean would like to see THRUSTMASTER release more Ferrari. I know, you've got your T598 is working great, and you should have more Ferrari options. That's a real.
Got the new Ferrari wheel out, the S25.
It is out. It's not really that much different. Chaydog says time to axe the TGT2 and T300. It's time to put the T300 out to pasture, basically, like they did with the R500 belatedly.
Yeah.
New lungs at Monty Gad. I returned the MOZA R5 a few months ago. Now they're doing GTM. I'll be purchasing it again. Let us know why you returned it in the first place.
I was going to say, why was it returned?
And Manchilla's going to design and print an adapter for the SimLab pedals. The XP ones.
Oh, what? So you can use a haptic.
MCC says, I actually ordered a Dynamic DX2 Ultra. Should be in the coming month. Well, let us know how that goes. Definitely let us know in the Discord how that is. And by the way, if you're not signed up to my newsletter, see that post there? One just went out today. I'm going to put it in. Make sure you sign up to my newsletter. Goes out about once a week. A lot of people don't know that I have it. But if you like this show we do here, 100% sign up to that link I've just put in, and you get the news for free in like a newsletter form. Zach, my friend likes it, but he jumped from a T300. Which one is that? I can't remember. Oh, the FANATEC. Okay, yeah. Going from a T300 to a FANATEC Direct Drive will be like that.
It's a big step.
Chiller says, FANATEC invested too much in real racing for the Green Hell. I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking a little bit about what you just said with like FANATEC on the podium. And if we think about FANATEC for the last year, and again, I'm not saying this is right or wrong. I think it's just an observation. FANATEC have invested a lot of time in, it seems to me, what I can see, and I know companies don't work like this, but I have been to FANATEC's factory and I've seen it. A lot of time in the Nürburgring racing, which is a big undertaking. You've got to do that properly.
It's not cheap.
In the podium pedals and the podium base. And where is the market of sim races? Is it at that top end?
No, they're right at the very top.
Yeah.
If you look at like a Venn diagram, they're actually outside the Venn diagram, somewhere over here, is where I imagine them to
and
be.
so what if you're a PlayStation user, what you really got from FANATEC in the last year, and I think I'm getting everything here, I might be missing it, but I think I'm right. What you really got was the Full Force update. Yeah. And the Full Force update rollout did not go well.
So software.
So you're watching the Porsche racing at the Nürburgring, you're watching the podium base, podium pedals, then you're like, maybe it feels like you're the last thing to get it. It's your Full Force update, and people says their wheelbases stop working, etc. There's a whole like thing lined about it. So I just wonder, like, have FANATEC been really clever, and they've seen that MOZA's coming in here, and they're not gonna spend
I mean, FANATEC now all of a sudden,
because no one's competing with the podiums.
No,
MOZA ain't competing with those podium pedals. Those podium pedals are works
for
of
now.
Well, I don't.
For now,
I think the podium.
Yeah, but you would have said that with the SIMUCUBE and their active pedals. No one's going to compete with their active pedals.
I don't think MOZA. I don't think MOZA are competing with active pedal.
But they tried to.
They tried to, but I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Entry-level FANATEC is now Corsair, and that equals PC. Wow, it's crazy when you think Logitech G do all the peripherals, THRUSTMASTER, and then FANATEC Corsair do PC, and then MOZA's like gunning for sim racing. Or like ClubSport, who we visited in China. That is pure sim racing. They're not an offshoot of.
No, they're not.
They're not an offshoot of anything else. They're just thinking.
They have no parent company.
Yeah, they're 24 hours. They think about sim racing. BCR. So MOZA is developing a steering wheel control in collaboration with GT7. They're developing something. There is some press is starting to go out.
There'll be a MOZA wheel with a GT logo on it. I'm sure. I'd be amazed if there isn't.
Chaydog, sim racing purchasing power is usually on the polarizing side. MOZA is on one side. I wonder what brand's on the other. Well, it's interesting.
So if MOZA's on the cheaper side,
who's the Italian?
Who's the Italian? Wave Italy.
Wave Italy. Logitech announcing the G Play event a day after. Oh, is that public now? Is that public? Logiplay. What image have they done to tease it? Let's have a look. Logiplay.
I need to bring my own seat, man. Where's the cushion?
Hang on, is Logiplay announced? I need to be careful on what I can say and what I can't say.
Yeah, is someone just tempt you into saying something?
Yeah, can someone tell me whether Logiplay is announced or not? Are you baiting me?
Yeah.
Get me in trouble.
Can't see anything.
We were with Logitech at Goodwood,
Goodwood.
which was quite cool. Another little video coming out for that.
Bibby? No, Bibby? Bibby.
Oh, Babinio.
With old Bibby.
Oh, I've been interviewed by Logitech. That's on the channel. I've been interviewed by PIMAX.
Yeah.
That's out on the channel as well.
That's
Saw it on the old IG. It's on Instagram. That's probably Babinio.
Oh yeah.
He
Bibby.
runs Sarah.
Oh, Bibby.
Yeah. Pori, can I ask small advice in buying a wheel? So definitely, that's what we're here for. Let us know. We try everything. But yeah, Logiplay. So Logiplay comes out normally September. What can they do? Screen with wheel. G Pro.
You're still on that screen with a wheel, not a wheel with a screen.
Yeah, definitely screen with a wheel. Just add like a screen here. G Pro Plus. G Pro Plus. They could do 18 Newton meters. What's the market for that going to be like? Not sure. Would I upgrade from my G Pro to it? No.
In the nicest way, if you think of Logitech, you don't think of PC. You think of console. For me personally, if I think of Logitech, I think of console play. I don't think of PC.
That might be because.
Why would you bring out, in my mind, an 18 Newton meter for a console?
Yeah.
That's just my mind. That's how it works for me.
Well, let us know in the chat. Kev, turn on to newsletter again for good measure. Thank you very much, Kev. Hopefully you got the issue today. And there'll be another. I think there'll be another issue going out before the end of the month, actually, where we'll cover GT World Series and we'll cover LMU. Because obviously all the Joker stuff has happened, but the Joker stuff is old news. But LMU will be happy that this news has come with MOZA.
Yeah, for sure.
Dominating the press now. Dog says correct assumption on that. As a console, you need 18 Newton meters. I don't know, man. I think the
Would your PlayStation blow up if it was?
I think FANATEC
trying to send all that signal through.
I think FANATEC's ClubSport DD Plus is one of the best products in their lineup. Mr. Bills, what do you think we'll see in August 15th? I'll tell you what I want to see. Having been to the GT World Series in a few different countries, what I want to see is before the final race, Kaz walks out in the theatre. It's always in like a theatre, and he's got a bag. He's got a bag, and he stands out with his bag, and he just stands there for like 20 seconds, like this.
Yeah, just holding it.
And the cameras are going around, and it's silent. It's not. He's silent, but there's ambient noise from the theatre, and everyone's like starts standing up, like clapping, like. And then he goes into the bag, and he takes out the new MOZA Gran Turismo PlayStation wheel.
Yeah,
that's what I want to see.
I want to see him take out the bag. Nothing. Just like, just a big thumbs up, just to completely troll everyone.
Overkill need to meet on console birthday party trip. Yeah, invite your friends around.
Yeah,
and then rip.
See if they can hang on.
Rip their arms off. We've been streaming for 1 hour 10 minutes already.
It don't feel like it.
It doesn't feel like it.
It actually feels quite nice for a change.
I think because the studio's a bit tidier now. But let us know, Mr. Pori PJ, you had your question. Let us know. We've caught up now on the questions. So if you've got any more questions, put them in.
And if you are watching this back on repeat, drop them in the comments as well. And we will spend 5 minutes, however many comments we get, going through them at the start of the next stream as well.
We will pick them up next time. Logitech with new pedals. I think the G Pro pedals are absolutely fine. I think Logitech are covered on pedals. That's the thing.
Logitech rig.
You think they'll be still racing on FANATEC GTD Extreme? I need clarity. I want to ask FANATEC, what is happening on August 15th? Is it still your equipment being run? Because then that kind of makes sense to me. It's like MOZA's coming in as a new partner, but they're not going to be the exclusive. But this has never happened before. We've had two hardware partners.
So I find it weird that the World Series on the 15th, the official thing goes live on the 14th for the MOZA.
Oh, is it? Is it 14th?
I thought it was the 14th you said earlier. Which then I would find really weird that it just happens to be the day before. which then would make you think, well, the World Series is going to be something to do with MOZA.
I'm chasing for clarity, but I don't.
But I could be completely wrong. I thought you said the 14th.
Upstorm says just got to start over. Luckily, there you can take that red dot to the beginning. Do you think competitors are going to use a FANATEC wheels? Let's do a poll. Poll. Okay. Start a poll.
If you were to buy new now.
No. What brand will be used at the Gran Turismo World Tour?
The FANATEC Gran.
On August 15. Okay. FANATEC or MOZA? I just think it's crazy that we
Turtle
don't know.
Beach.
Yeah. Oh, it's Turtle Beach's music. Kaz is running in. He's running in. The camera sees he's coming down the theatre.
Slides underneath a rope.
Yeah, exactly.
Pulls the Turtle Beach out the bag.
It's Turtle Beach. GT Riders R5 and R5 Pro. Can you one for the difference? Too early for me to say. If I had an R5, I wouldn't be upset that the R5 Pros come out. It's just if you're going to buy new, you buy the R5 Pro, not the R5. It's a bit like when your car gets an updated trim or something. Best GT wheels RS50 with the RS adapter. Well, we put the Bavarian SimTech on it. It probably doesn't get better than that.
Let me grab it.
I think that's MOZA on it.
It's got FANATEC on it.
Ah, okay.
Because it's got one of the multiple different.
Oh, the podium. Is the MOZA haptic pedal only for CRP? We're not sure, but we'll see. I'll be surprised if it is.
Oh, I just head
Fast Jonesy needs to pull out a new MOZA wheel with the GT8 logo on it. Oh my days.
GT8 logo?
Yeah. Imagine he pulls out Gran Turismo 8, the box, because everyone's like...
Everyone's there waiting for a MOZA thing, and then all of a sudden...
MOZA. Imagine on the Gran Turismo 8 cover,
it's
a MOZA wheel. Oh God. What did you miss about Turtle Beach? We just keep forgetting that Turtle Beach is also on PlayStation. Cotnet, I wonder if they'll be selling R5 Pro Wheelbase separately. Yeah, it's interesting. It's only part of the bundle at the moment. It's a very good point. It's a bit like the R3. You can't buy the R3 base on its own. I mean, if you could buy an R3 base on its own, like, what, 199 or something? That said, I think the R9 probably covers most of it. Ski is this huge for MOZA. I can see many people going for G923s and G29. I think we need to create some videos, Sam, on like what to expect if you upgrade a G923 to
what to expect when you're expecting.
Like, don't turn it all like you're going to feel more power. Don't have it too high. You can actually have the responsiveness now. Like, you don't need a dead zone. Don't have a dead zone on the steering.
Yeah.
You can catch it much easier, so you can actually have a wider steering lock. Whereas I found when I was doing guides on G923 for Forza, like having a shorter steering lock was better. You'll actually feel resistance in the corner. BTR says they're both on GT World Series page. They're both together. What if we see like the CEOs of FANATEC and MOZA come out?
Yeah. And fight. And fight.
Skeet, welcome. Thanks so much, Skeet, for the $5 Canadian donation. Much appreciated. Since they already have flight pedals, that could work with motorcycles. We could see their motorcycle hardware later this year as well.
Yeah, I was going to
say. They got a MotoGP partnership and they got a Mercedes partnership. Like,
MOZA just setting himself up to take over everything.
Thanks so much, Skeet. So I'm going to clap it up in the comments. Please, everyone, if you're watching, please give a thumbs up in the comments for Skeet for the donation. Much appreciated. Supporting the stream is really important. So much appreciated. What's the poll saying? 50-50.
With 43
51% MOZA. 50-50 FANATEC. Oh my goodness,
it's just going backwards.
The poll is going back and forward.
With 43 votes.
Yeah. 50-50. Upsums, if they run FANATECs, I'd be worried that the FANATEC execs will fire off an EMP blast during the MOZA announcement. Wow. The thing is, having been to the GT World Series, both backstage and front of house, you go there and you leave subconsciously feeling like FANATEC. Because it's everywhere, like, and the wheels are there, and
the branding.
It's like it's a bit like champagne at Formula One or something. I don't see champagne in any other context, but on the podium at Formula One, I see champagne. That's the only time champagne. Like, I think of champagne as like, oh, a celebration or whatever, like blah blah blah. It's the same thing there with FANATEC. Like, you think wheels, you think.
While you're there, you think FANATEC.
Fast Ginger, I have a feeling MOZA is jumping in PS for GT and Euro Truck.
Well, they do have a truck.
They do have the truck. Well, and Euro Truck is coming to PlayStation, and I have been speaking with the Euro Truck people. That's a massive, massive, massive game. MOZA even worked with someone to allow SimHub to work on MOZA. Is that on FSR? Is that working?
No, it doesn't. But no.
J-Dog got a side on MOZA since they've been itching to slap FANATEC in the face for once. Well, it's competition. It's competition. I'm surprised there has not been a press release from Gran Turismo just saying this is what's happening, because clearly we were on the stream and no one really knows. Chilla says I think Logitech and Thrustmaster are cooked.
I would say Thrustmaster more than Logitech.
I think Thrustmaster need to do something, and Logitech, I would assume, are doing something at Logiplay.
I think Thrust, out of the 3 console company, well, there's more than 3.
Yeah.
Out of the 3 main brands and Turtle Beach, I'd say Thrustmaster is probably more of a problem than Turtle Beach.
It's going to be a very interesting sim racing expo.
Yeah.
A very there's videos that I didn't even release all of them last year, but I released some. You may have seen if you're a fan of the channel. Me and Sam talking about Sim Racing Expo.
Where it sat in the boot.
Sat in the boot, yeah, the boot closes, and I remember saying that I'm not sure next year if it's going to be as friendly as this.
And we said we're not sure how many brands are going to be around.
Like this year, it feels like brands are going around to each other's tables and swapping ideas, and it's all very friendly. And I said I don't think next year is going to be as friendly as this, because I think there's too many brands for the space. And MOZA's never really had a big presence. Last year, MOZA's base was just like sitting around in GT Megastand. They didn't have a presence. This year,
they had that massive seat, and that was it. This year's going to be huge.
This year is going to be different.
Even when we went to CES, MOZA had a bigger stand, and they did that.
Yeah, Las Vegas. Yeah. It shows you where MOZA's focus is, maybe. Kevmaster at LA World Series last year, there was no booth displaying FANATEC hardware. Very strange, because normally they have outside like time trial stuff and everything. Musi says, will free roam come with update 0.9 for Evo? I'm going to keep asking them. them. Luke Rogers FANATEC for some reason doesn't sell in New Zealand. Okay, I didn't know that. I know friendly. I don't think they would change some.
I don't think they'll change mid-season.
But they have changed. Okay, yeah.
There'll be contracts.
But why have they announced it mid-season?
There'll be contracts signed. They won't be able to do it. Have Gran Turismo actually announced it, or is it MOZA announced it?
I didn't get sent anything by Gran Turismo.
Is this MOZA jumping the gun?
I got sent a press release. Obviously, I've been doing stuff behind the scenes, but I also got a press release from an agency, I guess working for MOZA, at the time saying, this is what's happening. We are a partner of Gran Turismo. I was like, oh, a partner, what does that mean?
Yeah. But do they automatically become a partner if they're working with Sony?
I don't know. Whipdeck first World Series on MOZA with motion. Kev says there's too many players for the space. Yeah, I don't want to I don't want to name brands right now because it's maybe a bit rude. But let's just name brands. How big is Camus right now to where they were a few years ago? Is Camus as relevant as it was a few years ago?
Camus doesn't make sense. Turtle Beach doesn't make sense.
Well, Turtle Beach make headsets and...
not in the sim racing. I'm on about for sim hardware.
I know, but if you're someone who plays Call of Duty and you've got a Turtle Beach headset and you want to get into racing...
You wouldn't be watching...
you are not watching us. You ain't watching us. You're watching Tim the Tatman.
Turtle Beach doesn't make any sense in sim racing side. Camus doesn't make any sense in the sim racing side.
Well, I think they make sense. I think a few years ago they make tons of sense. I think Turtle Beach KD3 makes sense. I think the Camus stuff makes sense. I just think now, how much sales is Camus doing versus MOZA? Why would you buy a Camus over MOZA?
Cartsim now use Camus, though.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, they do.
They now use Camus stuff.
That's slightly B2B, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit interesting.
Sean, I hate to hear that Thrustmaster are in trouble, but you're right, they'll do something. I think, Sean, as a Thrustmaster fan yourself, be interested to hear what you want them to do for our rules, but anything else. Mr. Bills, MOZA coming to PlayStation will put competitors into gear. I feel like many of them became complacent because they know people have to buy it. It was a bit of, I don't want to say like cartel, because you could only buy from so many places.
You only had free,
and if you look at what happened on PC got crazy on sim racing. Mm-hmm. PC, we've got everything. SimLab, SIMUCUBE, MOZA, we've got all sorts. And PlayStation became a little bit gated off. Ski, I'm actually good with my R9 FSR2 combo. I got the FS, you mean the CRP2 pedals, but ended up you're taking FSR a lot. FSR's the wheel. Poor, I have G29 upgraded my pedals, Logitech RS pedals. I want to upgrade my wheelbase something, direct drive for better experience in iRacing. I would get RS50, it's £250. The R3 bundle is $299, $399, but you're going to get pedals that you're not going to use.
Yeah.
So I would get the RS50 in your position. You plug the RS pedal straight into them. Chile, we saw what you wrote. You wrote Logitech is THRUSTMASTER, and we both know that's not true. And now you've tried to retract it.
I thought you said Turtle Beach is...
Yeah,
Logitech is Turtle Beach.
Can you unretract that message so we can check it?
I'm pretty certain it said Turtle Beach is Logitech or something like that.
Welcome, Jose Ayala. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the membership. Wonder if people that have MOZA now will be able to play GT or have to buy the new product. I assume buy new products until I'm told otherwise. Kevin Master says, great to have the two of you on the shows. You guys have different opinions and insights. Thank you very much, Kevin Master. We want to do more of these, so thanks to all your support. Hopefully
We've just been so busy, obviously, with Goodwood, China.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's just been so busy,
which
is amazing. And obviously, without people watching us, so without that, we wouldn't be able to go to.
We wanted to do this in China, but the internet there doesn't
the hotel internet weren't great.
Yeah.
And you didn't want to see my hotel.
Chile was confused. Logitech, I don't think Logitech bought THRUSTMASTER. So whoa, Turtle Beach.
I'll have a look where you do that.
What if MOZA is a GT8 partner and we're just a few months away from release? And just megaton, absolute megaton. Do we anticipate that MOZA will announce a True Force, Full Force equivalent? I wouldn't be surprised on PlayStation because I wouldn't be surprised if it's good. They have something called Next Gen, but it's like Next Gen 4.0 or something. So they have something, but it doesn't quite have the branding. Chador's got to repair some T300s. Enjoy. Hope that's good fun. Yeah, we streamed for 1.5 hours. I'll tell you what, everyone, put your last questions in. We'll try and rattle through last questions. And yeah, we'll try and do more of these.
Yeah.
And hopefully lots more content coming on the channel. Hopefully more with Sam involved. Like, want to grow the channel a bit. Want to do more hardware stuff. Obviously my time's limited.
Yeah.
So we get Sam
loads
involved.
of interesting things.
Yeah.
Loads of plans.
But people aren't saying, "Oh, I'm fed up of Sam." Oh, Sam again.
I know. Someone said. Someone even said.
I was going to watch this.
racing or Friendly even said, "Hi Sam." I was like, nice. I had a friend on here as well. So,
thoughts on the new race room update? They did email me about it. I've just been so busy. Need to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Too many. We haven't even got into software. Like, for me, the proliferation of sim racing is crazy because I feel like, honestly, 5 years ago, 2021, it was probably get iRacing, a direct drive and load cells, and that's it.
Yeah.
And now it's like, well, what's it? iRacing, Race Room, Le Mans Ultimate, Project Motor Racing, Rensport. Okay, plenty of sims.
Yeah.
AC Evo, and what direct drive? Okay, before it was
It's
like
such a
FANATEC,
choice
I
now.
got like 1 billion.
Yeah. Well, we said earlier, there's 8 different MOZAs to start off with.
Oh, yeah, Logitech bought Astro, and they bought Blue as well. PD want the game on every platform. Yeah, I guess it's a console seller for Sony.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about wheel stands like Next Level Race 2.0? Let us know if you want to see us do more cockpit reviews, because I don't really do cockpit reviews anymore because it takes up so much space. But if you want to see them, we can try and do it. I think wheel stands have a place.
I like wheel stands for how simple they are and how easy it is to get people into sim racing with a wheel stand. You can have a general desk there.
I like wheel stands, but I think I prefer clamping to a desk more.
Really?
Yeah. And like the R5 Pro comes with a clamp in the box. Mm-hmm. Like, I just love the simplicity. Like, I'm going to clamp this. I just think there needs to be an invention that maybe we can do on pedals. That means you can have a much better pedal experience and ergonomics.
There's already a 3D print where you can print cups for your desk chair, which then connect to your pedal.
Yeah.
So they're permanently connected to each other.
Something like that. Fred Erickson, the new motion rig you tested can buy a PSVR 2. Yeah, we'll try it. We have the new PIMAX Dream Air, so we can try it with that as well. I wouldn't say you're going to hear that from us soon. There's quite a bit of setup needs to be done to get VR working.
Plus upgrading Sam's PC.
Yeah.
Sam's PC needs a serious upgrade.
Sam's PC ain't going to run VR.
No, it is not.
So, but yeah, thanks so much everyone for joining. I think it's been a crazy stream. Wow,
Yeah.
89 likes. So, chat, if you're watching, 100 viewers, hit the like button. Let's get to 100 likes. I don't think we've ever hit 100 likes in the stream before.
No. I don't think we've ever hit this many concurrent viewers.
Yeah, so everyone hit the like button, and it's so cool that you guys like. Obviously, it's big news as well, but there's a lot of big news, and we do the sim racing show, so we cover all the news, and we can always discuss what's relevant, and we can always just say it honestly.
Yeah.
We can just find out what people want to talk about. And Chill, I watched the interview with the CEO again. It was really cool. I really admire him. I do think it's good that he puts himself out there
If you like that interview, we have another one coming.
with another CEO in sim
With
racing.
another CEO, and that's a good one.
Yeah, so I've interviewed FANATEC CEO, ASETEK CEO, SimLab CEO, SIMUCUBE CEO, THRUSTMASTER, I don't know who the CEO is, Logitech Rich is kind of their CEO. SimMagic, we need to get a SimMagic interview, is so interesting.
100 likes.
100 likes.
100 likes. Thank you, everyone.
Wow, thank you so much, everyone. If you've enjoyed this, make sure you sign up to the newsletter I put in there earlier. Go check out my site as well. It's the pinned comment, Sim Rigger. You can create your own bundles and bookmark it, and then you can just, if you want to buy it, it takes you through to the websites to buy it. So it's kind of like a little fun thing for me to try and make something as helpful as I can. So hopefully you enjoy it. And then loads of content coming out on the channel. There should be ASETEK stuff coming out on the channel if you're an ASETEK fan. There should be ClubSport stuff coming out on the channel if you're a ClubSport fan.
MOZA stuff, obviously.
MOZA stuff, triple screens.
Yeah.
You see behind us, we've got the triples now.
And Chiller, that interview is currently in edit.
It's currently in edit.
It's currently in edit.
A lot of China stuff is in edit. Oh my god, China.
We haven't even spoken about China.
China, if you want to see the most insane sim rig, like Formula 1 level sim rig, we've got that. Me and Sam building.
They're just here for me. Thank you.
Me and Sam building our own sim racing wheels. Building our own sim racing wheels to a budget.
Yeah.
And then getting assessed. We did
by old Rolly.
Old Rolo. And then me working on the assembly line, like me on the assembly line in the sim racing factory, making wheels and pedals.
And then getting judged.
And
beaten.
Also showing you how a sim racing wheel is made going down the assembly line, showing you how sim racing pedals are made. Like, I feel, I'm going to say it, some of the best sim racing content you are ever going to see is coming out on this channel.
Even how they test the products.
How they test it, everything. Like, we work pretty hard when we go places, as you've seen. And this was a trip where we, in China, like, loads of short form content as well. So, like, lots to come out, lots of. If you know any editors, then let me know, because basically I need more editors.
I need more
editors. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining.